Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Dialogues 2025. It's our second time that we are here in Berlin, and I'm super happy to see you. Whether you've come just around the corner or whether you've come from another place in the world, it's great to be in a room full of people who care about how we connect, how we work, and how we get things done. So, it was such a boost for our teams to meet you last year. I think we have learned a lot. We have gotten a lot of feedback, and all of that wasn't just encouraging. It has just energized us to keep pushing forward so much. And I remember a great conversation that I had with Mareike Heidemann-Jarosz from Reve Group. You might remember her from last dialogues. And Mareike told us how DeepL is transforming the way that her global teams work together. She shared that indeed DeepL has helped the individuals in her organization to grow. It has helped to create this level playing field for everyone, no matter what their native language is. And now, the real big value that she sees in our tech is enabling Reve to grow together as an organization. And for me, hearing how we solve those real-world problems, for Mareike, for Reve, is a great reminder for what we do. And I think that's the same for all of the team here. And I'm really excited to be here today, to hear all your stories, to hear all your challenges also, and to share not only where we are right now, but also where we're going. And to show you a bold vision of the future that we're creating for you. And when we say the future, it might really sound so far off. But the truth is, that future is actually already happening. The tools and technology that we have called emerging are now changing entire industries. They're reshaping our jobs, and they're redefining what it means to be human at work. And this future is now here, right in front of us. And artificial intelligence isn't just lines of code or a bunch of algorithms anymore. It's a language we all need to learn. It's a partner that we're going to work with. And it's a reflection of how adaptable we really are as humans. And AI's first breakthrough has happened in language, the most natural kind of fluency that humans have. It's how we've always shared ideas. It's how we've been turning our thoughts into words, and it's how we've been leaving behind us endless texts for machines to learn from. It actually makes sense that AI has started there, because it's this download from our brains, it's this download of what we had in our heads that we could give to the AI to learn from. And technically, as you know, text is simpler to process than images and videos. There's just less data, it's less compute, and it makes so much sense that this is where fluency has started. And DeepL has come far to overcome language barriers, and yet there is still so much more to explore for us. And you're going to see a part of that today. And as AI is expanding into every corner of our work and also our personal lives, there is a new chapter of fluency beginning. And it's not going to be only fluency with words, it's going to be fluency in the way that we work. And as humans, AI is going to help us make decisions faster. It's going to help us collaborate like it did never before. And it's going to help us cut through all of the complexity with a whole new level of clarity and ease. And we're going to get things done in ways that once felt out of reach. And we call that future fluency. And how do we get to that state of future fluency? I think it comes down to AI and leveraging this power of AI to unlock human potential across the board. At the end of the day, it's AI that will give us the edge. It's going to help individuals, it's going to hopefully help teams and entire organizations to move faster and scale. It's going to bring our focus and agility into everything that we do. And it's going to help us collaborate and innovate in ways we never thought possible. For a world that is going to be a better place. So let me tell you a story. A few months ago, I spoke to a project manager who's working in a financial industry who'd been quietly using AI to summarize complex reports. And what has used to take her an entire morning in the past has now started to take like less than 20 minutes maybe. And she didn't tell anyone at first. And I think not because she wanted to hide it really, but because she wasn't sure how is her team or her manager going to react to that. And within weeks, she was delivering more than anyone else on the team. But this secret productivity booster that she had, it stayed just that. It was a secret. And I think this is capturing something that is fascinating about where we are with AI right now. Everywhere you look, individuals are finding incredible ways to use AI. They're writing and they're translating faster, they're analyzing in a smarter way, they're exploring all of these great creative ideas that they have with so much more ease and so much more speed. And I think many of them are really multiplying their output maybe 2- or 3-fold or even more. But then when we zoom out to the organizational level, the picture is different. The productivity gains that we see on the ground with individuals, they don't seem to add up to transformational impact at really a big scale. And the central question is, why is this? And how we can change that? And across industries, many of you have raised a hand in your personal adoption of AI. I'm pretty sure that's the case for everyone in this room here. You're experimenting, you're optimizing, you're creating new ways of working long before your organizations have developed all of those formal strategies to roll it out. But once again, you're often doing so quietly, on your own, not in collaboration with your whole team. And these small, siloed revolutions, I think they're great, I think they're impressive, but they rarely make it into company-wide processes. They don't become part of this shared learning or those standard workflows that we all need, all the cross-team collaboration that needs to happen. That's why, for all of the hype of AI's transformative power, most of us, I think, are still only scratching on the surface how AI could boost the whole collective performance of an organization and add tangible value there. And I think this gap isn't technological. It is cultural. It's a collective mindset challenge that we have. Many of us hesitate to share our AI wins because we fear unintended consequences. There's going to be higher expectations. There might be job insecurity related to that. There might be even skepticism from colleagues, which is holding us back. And on the organizational side, the strategic structures that are going to enable experimentation, all of this knowledge sharing, all of this safe learning are missing. And there's no clear space for you to show what you've discovered, to share best practices with your colleagues. So innovation happens, but it happens in the shadows. And here's what I've learned as a leader on that. We have to build the structures that are going to allow our employees to be there, to start working with AI on scale. We have to build the places that show why it matters for the organization's future. The culture must make it safe to experiment, to fail, to share openly. But even more importantly so, we have to develop all of those clear AI adoption strategies where employees are not just encouraged, but are really expected to leverage AI, to work faster, to improve quality, to collaborate more effectively, and to augment all of those areas where we as humans are maybe weaker actually. The result is going to be a higher performing workforce that's partnering deeply with technology so that they can focus on more strategic work and adding greater value. That also means recognizing all of those brave early adopters, rewarding their experimentation, turning their successful side projects into shared best practices. And it requires also building frameworks where what one person discovers today becomes how maybe 50 or 100 people work tomorrow, or just something that happens automatically. And the ultimate aim isn't just greater efficiency. It's about a deep partnership between humans and technology that unleashes our greatest potential, especially in those people-centered roles where trust, empathy, judgment matter deeply. AI should never replace those qualities. It should amplify them. It should create space for them. And the organizations that will lead in this next era are those that will empower their people to explore, share, and grow together. Build frameworks that build this deep human-AI partnership. And it's then when personal ingenuity meets big picture change where AI stops being just a tool. It turns into some kind of backbone of how we work. And our concept of future fluency at the organizational level means that businesses need to cultivate broad AI understanding and seamless integration across all of those teams. And achieving this will open your organization's next competitive frontier and will allow you to be more successful. And language AI, now we're coming to the core, is a great example of this shift in action. By adopting AI solutions that scale, entire organizations have been able to break down language barriers and enable fluent communication across diverse global teams, amplifying the gains they have across the board. Let's take our friends at Inetum, a leading European IT consultancy with over 28,000 employees. They are able, with a combination of DeepL's API and voice products, to realize both multilingual documentation and knowledge sharing and real-time communication across all of their teams and markets. It's allowed them to deliver their project across different industries, telecoms, governments, energy, based on expertise rather than language proficiency. They can use the best talent for the most crucial projects. Take another example, DZ Bank, who is presenting a masterclass on adoption later today, thank you very much, has made DeepL available to every employee whenever they need it. And language AI is just part of their broader push to build a future-focused business. Streamlining communication, DZ Bank is able to adopt new technologies more quickly, boost efficiency and productivity. And it allows them, at the end, to stay ahead in their industry and foster ongoing innovation. Another example, WWF, you know that logo. They're using DeepL to amplify the impact of their vitally important work, supporting everything from daily internal communication, fundraising efforts that they're running, media relations, and obviously, they're operating globally, and they're based in a multilingual country, too. So they collaborate much more effectively with international partners. They seamlessly share their environmental strategies across all of their regions, and they foster open teamwork within their daily operations. Because at the end, environmental efforts, they don't stop at borders. And as we look at these success stories, it's clear just how far we've come with language AI and how much farther we can even go on our journey towards future fluency. And at the end of last year, we have said that the future of language AI would be shaped by customization. We've kept that focus, and today we're excited to share with you our latest developments in this area. And because for you, language requirements like glossaries, style guides, translation memories, they represent more than just resources. They capture and they define your company's distinctive expertise and voice. They ensure that every message that that you're putting out there, it's true to your brand. It creates a scalable advantage to you that drives global growth and strengthens credibility, but also clarity in your communication everywhere. And at the same time, it allows for incredible time savings and a vastly improved compliance. And later today, you hear more on this directly from Diane, project manager at Fraunhofer Gesellschaft. And you know, the Fraunhofer Gesellschaft stands as a pillar in Germany's innovation landscape, serving as Germany's largest applied research institution and a wellspring of fresh thinking for science and industry. And what I really like is Fraunhofer's distinctive approach to science. It goes far beyond academic research, because their mission is to bridge this gap between discoveries that happen in the lab and the real-world impact. And this philosophy really strongly resonates with me personally, but also with the whole idea of DeepL, because we too believe in breakthrough technology, not just for discoveries, not just for the sake of this technology, but to solve real organizational problems each and every day. And Fraunhofer employs nearly 32,000 employees across 75 institutes in Germany, with obviously international operations across the globe. And over the past year, Fraunhofer has provided DeepL access to its international employees, enabling a significant acceleration in all of this knowledge transfer and collaboration across their applied research. Research doesn't happen in German anymore, both internally and with external partners. And in this work that's demanding exceptional specificity, accuracy, consistency, Fraunhofer now leverages the power of customizable translation to ensure that every task, such as a translation of research documents, patents, is handled with a meticulous attention to detail. Diane, thank you so much for being here, and we look forward to diving deeper into your story and success. And we're also extending our vision of fluency into voice translation. You've told us how much this technology is helping your teams, making multilingual meetings easier, improving collaboration, ensuring that language no longer gets in the way, ensuring that everyone is heard. And as we've previewed in September, we are now taking the next step with voice-to-voice translation. This new technology will enable seamless, high-quality, real-time audio translation from one voice directly to another, with minimal delay. We're excited to bring this to you soon. And shortly, we're going to also hear from Jody Sweet, Vice President of Strategy and Development at Aramark, a global leader in procurement and supply chain services, to see the real deep impact that DeepL Voice is having across their teams. And by using DeepL Voice, their teams across more than 15 countries communicate more easily and effectively. And you can imagine in supply chain, that's probably pretty important. Whether they're collaborating internally or with suppliers or just connecting across the regions. And this seamless multilingual communication helps employees at all levels to contribute fully in their own language, once again improving efficiency, strengthening partnerships, supporting expansion into new markets, without compromising the high standards for service that they have. Jody, thanks once again for thinking us through what it looks in practice and the impact it's having for your teams. Great to have you with us today. So these stories are just a glimpse of how language AI continues to transform the way that we work. And there is no doubt that everyone here is a testament to the amazing things that can happen when people and machines team up. You've openly welcomed this change because you understand that AI can free us from the weight of repetitive, mundane tasks, allows us to focus on the meaningful and impactful challenges that truly derive value. But I think AI is more than just this tireless partner. It's also a patient mentor, guiding us thoughtfully, helping sharpen our thinking quite often, and sharing knowledge just when we need it. So what does this mean for organizations? Advancements in language AI now allow for greater control over your brand's voice and terminology. And at DeepL, we've focused on strengthening every aspect of language-related business processes, delivering all the scalability, quality, and precision and security that you need. Innovation and trust remains at the core of how we help you communicate clearly across a complex global landscape. And our approach brings together cutting-edge language AI that scales without compromising accuracy and quality. And while DeepL's AI has already delivered remarkable breakthroughs in language fluency, there is another exciting horizon that's coming into view. I'm going to have to wait for the slide for that. A couple of months ago, and you might have seen it, we have launched the DeepL agent into an early access program. And the DeepL agent is our agentic AI solution that is specifically designed for businesses to streamline and automate operational tasks across many different fields: localization, finance, HR, marketing. We've seen very many examples. And you can think of the DeepL agent not just as your smart coworker that is handling routine work, but it's also kind of this trusted expert that's always available to your needs in a business. It's built to complement your unique strengths, but also to fill in where specialized support is needed. And it's been drawing on years of DeepL research and deep insights from tackling some of the toughest language challenges, where context, precision, security has been mattering most. And our agent takes this and now manages autonomously complex tasks and does so end-to-end with human-in-the-loop oversight to ensure reliability, accuracy, and also real business impact in those tasks. In just a few minutes, you're going to hear from our chief scientist, Stefan Mesken, who will take the stage to share some of the great news and show you, live here on the stage, exactly how the agent works. And what you're going to see is more than just a demo. It's going to be a clear vision of how our AI will fundamentally change how you work. And our vision and our mission is going to be to unlock human potential by reinventing the way how we work across languages, but also beyond with the DeepL agent. Not just by empowering individuals, but empowering whole organizations. We're going to provide intelligence, trusted AI that's going to be easily combined with human expertise whenever needed, but also really only when it's needed, to build completely new capacities and systems that help you achieve your highest priority goals. Our vision for 2026 is to completely reinvent translation. DeepL will no longer be the place where businesses come to just translate. It will become the platform where highest quality translation happens and is executed seamlessly from start to finish. We're investing heavily into building even stronger customization opportunities that help your company communicate your message with precision. And at the same time, we're focused on giving you a clear, transparent view of translation quality across different domains, use cases, and contexts. So you can always strike the right balance between quality and cost efficiency, whether it's a mission-critical application or just a casual email here and there. And if your organization operates under stringent compliance requirements, the key benefit that we will provide to you is control, ensuring that every translation remains fully compliant to protect you from costly mistakes. In 2026, language AI will become increasingly adaptive, personalized. It's going to be also transparent through long-term memory and continuous learning, assisting complex collaborations, delivering brand-aligned, highly customized outputs, and automating intricate workflows at impressive speed and scale, all while providing clear, actionable insights on quality and cost. And a clear statement, our agent will keep evolving to stay the best AI agent on the market. We will be moving DeepL Agent out of beta into a robust, enterprise-ready solution with a huge range of capabilities. But we also know that AI alone is not enough. Real agency is going to come from combining the speed of AI and the scale of it with human judgment and expertise. That's why the DeepL Agent, at its core, integrates human-in-the-loop processes, enabling humans to very easily guide, intervene, and fine-tune the system actively, ensuring decisions are accurate, that they're context-aware, and align with the real-world business needs that you have. We'll work closely with you to ensure it delivers real value from day one, as we've been doing with our design partners in the early access phase. And DeepL has built a reputation as a go-to name for high-quality, reliable language AI and translation. And our focus remains ambitious, to keep innovating with AI at the core. At the heart of our product is the powerful technology we're known for, now expanded with new layers of functionality that empower you to act with speed and precision across languages and beyond. And here's really the exciting part. We're not going to be just building those tools. We're going to be creating a whole proactive, intelligent ecosystem between language AI and the agent. And ultimately, there's where DeepL is going to become the place where everything happens, end to end. And as we embrace the creation of those proactive and intelligent ecosystems, it is important to remember that none of that happens in isolation. Before we move forward with the rest of our program, therefore, I would like to take a moment to acknowledge all of you here today. It's your drive, it's your ambition, and the complex challenges that you face within your organizations that push us to continually refine and elevate our work. So your presence and engagement today are really vital to us. Thank you for being part of this journey. So, what's in store for us today here? In addition to introducing you to our latest innovations and sharing our product vision for the year to come, we'll also welcome DeepL's new Chief Product Officer, Gonzalo, whom we quite often call Gigi. Gigi is inspired by every opportunity to partner and build what's next together with you. So grab him, find him somewhere here in this room. Then, there he is. Oh yeah, there you are, sorry. Then some of the brightest minds from our company will join us on stage representing teams focused on delivering those particular AI innovations that we're bringing to you and that you have asked for. I have assured them that I will not steal their thunder. I'm keeping that promise, so I'm not going to be diving more into the detail. Hang tight, and trust me, it's going to be worth every second of the wait. And then, over the course of the day, you'll catch a sneak preview of our biggest advancements, that will help you unlock new potentials in your company. You're going to see how Future Fluency is coming to life, and how the next generation of our platform will fundamentally change the way of work as we know it.